Hey, we're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it back. What another episode. Dude, I wish I had a jingle. But anyway, if you're trying to learn about chess knowledge, chess wisdom, chess understanding, then please subscribe. Why am I looking up? Why was I looking? There's nothing right here. Man, let me show y'all. There's literally nothing on this wall. But I decided to look up at the camera and mess up. Man, I'm keeping this in. Whatever, bro. I mean, whatever, cuz. I'm keeping it in. It doesn't even matter. Man, what is this? Bruh. Bruh. Man, this whole thing is messed up now. Okay, so we got this game. White is Wesley So, and black is Magnus Carlsen. It's in that tournament, the Opera Euro Rapid tournament in 2021. Some new stuff. New tournament stuff. Hey, nobody does this stuff anymore, but I'll still bring it back. I'll still bring it back for H1, man. I'm a Gen Z that, bro, I was cat daddying and everything, bro. E4, E5. That's how we're gonna start it, just that quickly. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6. We're gonna have a Roy Lopez. What are we gonna have? Bishop C4. We got an Italian game. Huh. This might be boring, or it might be exciting. We'll never know. But this opening is garbage right now for excitement. Just to be honest, give me something to work with. Give H1 something to work with. Knight F6, knight G5. There we go. The fried liver attack. Yeah, there we go. Hit this F2. Ooh, that's not F2. That F7 pawn. This is called the Italian game. 2 knights defense, knight attack. That's what Lee Chess said, but I'm just going to call it the fried liver. D5. E takes D5. Knight A5. Bishop B5 check, C6, D takes C6, B takes C6, Bishop D3. I'm thinking Wesley So was a little bit zealous for this opening, but we'll see. Bishop D3 is a new move. Not, I guess it's been played a lot, but I haven't seen it that much. Usually I see moves like Bishop E2 when I be playing online, but might not be the right move. Bishop D3, knight D5, knight F3, and you can guarantee that they're still in theory. They just remember so much, and I can't keep up with it, to be honest. As H1, a family man, and with a kid, and all this other crap. My kid isn't crap. That's the one blessing that I cherish the most. And I just want to say that in one video in case somebody gets the wrong idea. Back to the game. Bishop D6, castle kingside, rook E1, F5. Threatening this fork right here. Knight takes E5, queen F3. Queen F3. This tempo on fleek. Knight F3, G5. Whoa, what is going on? Magnus just decided to throw the whole kitchen at this dude. C4, knight F4, bishop F1, G4, D4. I like how computers just think that these positions are just completely equal when they're not. You see, white just did D4 against the move G4. What happens after black takes the knight? What happens? G takes F3, queen takes F3, knight E6, queen C3, knight B7, which was a bad move. Inaccuracy. Black should have played knight takes D4. But yeah, that would have been a better option. But we're human. We're not computers. Knight B7, C5, bishop C7, B4, A5, attacking that pawn chain that's going on over here. You gotta attack something while you're up pieces. You gotta make sure that all your pieces are active. And now it's completely equal. Even though it seems like white is down in exchange. Well, white's pawns make up for the exchange. It's still a little bit sketchy though. B5, queen takes d4, queen takes d4, knight takes d4, bishop c4, check, bishop e6, bishop takes e6, check, knight takes e6, rook takes e6, knight takes c5, rook e2, rook f e8, knight c3, protecting the rook, c takes b5, bishop e3, bishop e5, bishop takes c5. Is this just a free knight that we're just going to be taking? Yes, it is. Bishop takes c3, rook takes e8, check, rook takes e8, rook b1, b4, protecting the bishop and protecting that pawn, pushing it up. King f1, rook e5, bishop e3, a4, rook c1, making sure that these pawns don't be going anywhere, because if you want to move it now, then I definitely have this capture. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't want to mess with me. You don't want to mess with me if you did something like that. You don't. But anyway. Oh, it's not. Let's go back. a3, g3, rook b5. Maybe thinking about pushing up that pawn now. Rook c2. Oh, snap. Wait a minute. White is losing this now. Rook c2, b3, a takes b3, rook takes b3, king g2, king f7. That king is coming in. It's coming in for the final blow, for the final Hadouken. Hadouken! Coming in, bro. That final Kamehameha. That final Spirit Bomb. That final Rasengan. What's another anime that I can say? That final, I don't know. Gallic Gun. Still Dragon Ball Z. I can't think of nothing else but Dragon Ball Z. That's how trash my anime skills are. Bishop d2. Bishop e5. Bishop f4. Bishop takes f4. G takes f4, rook b7, rook a2, attacking this pawn, but I think black is winning after they do the move rook a7. They got the rook behind the pawn, and this king is just going to be damaging these pawns now. And this rook don't have any squares to go. We'll see. King g3, rook a4. Let's look at this technique. Not rook. King h4, king g6, king g3, king f6, h3, h5, king h4, king g3, g6, king g3, king g7, king f3, h4. Both of these squares are completely gone from this king, so this king can't do any more threats in this area anymore. This king cannot threaten these pawns anymore. h4 was a perfect move for this position. King e2, king f6, king d1, king e6, king c1, king d5, king b1, king e4, attacking these pawns. Rook d2, king f3, king a2, king g2, threatening this pawn. If it tries to defend, I can take this pawn. And this was just a slow grind at the end, which Magnus Carlsen is good at. Man, all that excitement. It wasn't even an exciting blow. Why just figured that they just found out that they was just losing once they got to, let's start way back. Once they got to this position, instead of doing queen takes d4, there was actually a better move. They could have did bishop c4 instead of taking the queen. They didn't have to take the queen. There's no water in there. I'm going to have to get some more. But there you go. Magnus Carlsen just showing what he can do still. The champ isn't gone yet. We're going to need some skill to defeat him. Some skill.
It's no turning back, pressing on toward the vision. Yeah, I see where we was, and I see where we going. It's no turning back, pressing on toward the vision. Yeah, man, we choosing to get up and keep it moving. It's